Good morning to everybody out there in... Oh God, I've got a frog in my throat. Good morning to everyone out there in YouTube land. It is, and let's see if I can get the camera, 7:38, and I'm beginning to start my journey on day 44, I think 45 of my quest to 50. This is an attempt to get to 50 park runs as soon as possible, because I've been aiming for this. I've been doing park runs for the last 2 years, and it's just been that insurmountable hurdle, that little thing to try and get to, and I just never seem to get there. So I'm getting there, I'm pushing forward for it. So I'm recording this just as I sit in the car ready to start my journey, and then I'll start the next bit when I get to the destination I'm getting to. Bit of a lottery today, so I want to get there first and then film the rest of it later. This will probably end up being a bit of a series that I edit together and post later on, so that you can all see this journey and go on this journey with me. So buckle up, guys. See you soon. Bye. So I've arrived, and I thought I'd quickly show you my kind of parkrun running kit. For those who don't know, parkrun is a weekly 5k timed run that happens every Saturday in the UK and around the world at various different times. In England and Wales it's 9, and I believe in Scotland it's 9:30, but at the moment it's all a bit of a bone of contention, so I won't go into too much detail, but it's normally 9:30 in Scotland when it's running. So when I come to a park run, I normally make the decision to go to a park run, or the one I go to, fairly late on a Saturday morning, just because it's just easy for me. I like the kind of spur of the moment vibe. So I'm here at Brynna I butcher places in South Wales, the names in places in South Wales, so I apologise profusely for getting it wrong. I'll take a picture of one of the signs of where I am. So I've got my running gear down here, so I'm going to quickly move the camera down to here and you can kind of see what I've got. So what I've got is my running gloves. I tend to have cold hands, so I like to have my gloves with me. I've got a running cap and a snood, depending on the temperature. Running cap is probably going to be what I'm going to wear today. And I got my headphones. Love a pair of Jaybird Vistas. These are absolutely epic. I won't open because they'll trigger with the phone and potentially the audio will go funny. But they are lightweight headphones. They're absolutely amazing. They're true wireless earbuds, and they literally. Let's give it a try. Let's hope they don't pair. There we go. Like that. So they're not connected by any wires, and they're absolutely epic. I love them to death. They are fantastic. Always carry some water with me. I tend with a 5k not to take the water out, but it's always good to have some water just in case. I've got my hand warmer, which also doubles as a battery pack. So this keeps me nice and warm when I get back to home base. And then I've got my little GoPro 4. I love my GoPro 4. These are the best. They're cheap to get online, and the audio quality is fantastic. You can take them out of the case and you've got your own camera there. So I do like to bring that. I also bring my my running vest. So this tends to be my 5k running vest. It's nice and lightweight. If the weather's warmer, what I won't do is wear my jacket, and therefore having a running vest is really quite useful. So that is superb for me. That is absolutely superb. I love it. But it's a bit chilly outside, so I'm probably going to end up running in my running vest. As I said, I'm going to take a few snaps and photos, maybe do some videos of me going down to the start of the park run. People are warming up. I also have a little bit of coffee with some honey, because a 5k's if you run it properly, and I'm planning to do a bit more of an effort run today, you do need a bit of sugar in your bloodstream. So I tend to have a little bit of coffee just to get some caffeine and some sugar in, and get me ready for a 5k. Anyway, let's see how the event goes. Let's see if I manage it. Oh yeah, I forgot to add the most crucial part of park run is your barcode. You always need to bring a barcode. Now, you can get normal printed ones off the website, which have your barcode. I tend to like the official straps. This is a official 15-year anniversary parkrun strap, and it just literally goes around your wrist, and I tend to like it. That's got your barcode details. So parkrun, you do need your barcode. Totally free to register and get one. You can just print one off. Yeah, so originally I had, and this is just it on the wrist, originally I had the barcode that was that you kind of get when you register, and it is a barcode. You just need a printer, you print them off, and what I did was I laminated those so that I had a selection. I think you get a selection of 6, so I cut them all, laminated, cut them out, and I had a selection of 6 that I could use for any park run. But then I found that you can go on the official parkrun website and you can get official parkrun laminated, and they're only I think in the UK they're about $5.99 or something around that. I'll find the link and try and put it up around here so you guys can see it, and then you get like an official one. These ones are a little bit more expensive, but they're quite nice and they're really sturdy. So I've had these for as long as I've been park running, really. And this one, as I said, is a 15-year anniversary one, so it's fairly recent. But it's just, I like supporting parkrun in anything, and if you can get some apparel that's helpful, means you don't forget your barcode, because you know you don't get no barcode, no time. So no barcode, no time registered at parkrun, then that's helpful. So it helps me and it helps parkrun. Well, that was parkrun done. I have to say, lovely course, loved it. Out and back, so you head kind of round the rugby pitch, downhill, and then you come back uphill. Phenomenal course, loved it. Just waving goodbye to one of the park runners. Great parkrun family, brilliant marshals, run director was awesome, absolutely loved it. There should be some photos interspliced before this, fingers crossed, if I get my video editing skills out. And I absolutely loved it. I ran with a really good friend of mine who went on a coach course with me. She was phenomenal. She was flying today. Did really, really well. And I actually loved it. So she kind of pulled me around towards the end, coming back up the hill. My legs just felt a bit tired after the running I've done this week. But you know what? No excuses. She was phenomenal. And I was a little bit slow. I think it was around about 25:30. I'll post a time kind of there or somewhere around, so that you guys see. I love parkrun. Now it's home time. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Any questions, put in the doobly-doo there or there, and I'll answer them. I love parkrun. It's brilliant. Parkrun is all across the world at the moment. Obviously, due to events, some have ceased for the moment because they are gatherings of large amounts of people. And obviously, we know what's happening at the moment. I don't want to talk about too much. So keep an eye out there. Look and see if there's a parkrun near you. Reach out to them. Just be aware you've got to register. You get your barcode, and you just take your barcode and rock up and do the parkrun. Anyway, this is DR saying thank you for watching this video. Peace out. Have a safe journey wherever you're heading. Bye.